Hey Gemini, hey, how you feeling? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, Gemini, welcome back. If you are returning, regardless, Gemini, it's always to receive company. It's always good to receive company. How about that? Because you always call before you come. And I'm Shauna. Excuse me, and this is your highest good tarot. And we are some folks here who elevate and evolve towards our higher selves, towards our highest potential, towards the divine Gemini, whichever applies to you and your journey. Um, Today, we're talking about the opportunities that are closer to you than they appear. Yeah, they're like right there, ready to tap you on your shoulder. But keep in mind, Gemini, that this message isn't for every Gemini placement, and that's okay. Take it as it resonates. And we'll get started. What is the opportunity that is closer to Gemini than it appears? We have death. Seems like there's a transformation. We have the Knight of Cups. And we have the Ace of Swords. Hmm. Gemini. At the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. This transformation, this elevation that you got going on, or that's coming upon you, um, if you're seeing this in real time, we're at the end of January. It is bringing some real deep insight and real deep change into your love life. You won't just be looking at people with your 3D eyes. These folks have to match your third eye. Y'all have to be on the same level, um emotionally, spiritually. Some of you may already do this, Gemini, but if you don't, those people who are interested in you, or you may have they have they may have piqued your interest. I wouldn't even be surprised if you check their energy. Excuse me. Check their energy through the tarot or some other way to divine. Yeah, this transformation is taking um is giving you a breakthrough in your love life. There are some truths and not just truths, but even red flags that you'll see from a mile away now. And even though this Knight of Cups is like, going hard and ready to do the things, imagine that cup being a sword, where you are ready to cut through the bullshit because you're not accepting people crossing any boundaries. You're not accepting or accepting any breadcrumbing or anybody telling you that what you felt intuitively was a figment of your imagination. Like, nah, you're looking at love, you're looking at your potential match with a completely new set of eye. You got three eyes now. You got three eyes now. What else? What else here for Gemini? Didn't I tell you? What's that? That's a two of cups. Mm-hmm. I'm not playing. Like spirit ain't. Mhm. Six of wands. The hermit. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the six of swords. Yeah. This six of swords is a little different from the traditional Rider Waite Smith deck. Usually in the six of swords, you see somebody going from choppy waters into smooth sailing. And most of the time, it's more than one person in the boat if somebody is steering. This one is more about taking control of your life and picking up the oars yourself. And the swords that are in the front of the boat, those are other people's thoughts and their projections and society's projections of what you should want, what you should have, because that's what we've been conditioned. So these are projections and conditioning and all that bullshit that have influenced us. And in particular, this is about the love life of you. And what this is saying, what spirit is saying, is that this is what you need to leave behind, these swords. Leave these swords behind. Pick up these oars and take control. Be guided by us or the universe, whatever you believe in. Take it as it resonates, however you're being guided. But with the two of cups, there is somebody that is coming who is just going to be as they're going to recognize the spirit of you. They are going to recognize the peace that you have and respect your choices, respect who you are. They'll respect your light because that's what they're going to see. They're going to see that you are somebody who has done the work. You are somebody who has um, taken that step back and away from the things that didn't serve you, and that you have no problem with doing that. And they are going to be somebody who's done the same thing. You are going to be someone and be able to find someone, or they're going to find you, and y'all will be able to do that together and separately. Yeah, this is awesome to be able to grow, because it's not going to be one of those codependent relationships where y'all always have to be around each other, always dressing alike and shit. It's coordinating, that's one thing, but always dressing alike. You seen them couples. Nothing against you if you dress alike all the time. That's what you do in your elevated relationship. Have at it. But y'all will still be individuals. Um, so it's one of those relationships where you still have yourself. You're not gonna lose yourself in this relationship because they know who you are. They recognize who you are, and that is why they fall in love with you. You recognize them and you fall in love with them as the individual, and they you and they want that to remain. You want to remain individuals. but in a relationship. This is something that is eternal. This is something that has been prepared. Yeah. What challenges are there for Gemini? Oh, there's the high priestess again. Okay. Five of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles. Seeing something that's having that mind of a child where something that's shiny appeals to you just because it's shiny. You know, all that glitters is a gold. That's what comes into mind here. Look at this little child here and how like grinning ear to ear because of this amethyst, I guess. I don't know what that is. But it's like that. That's what spirit is talking about, as opposed to really honing in on being divinely guided, because this person you're not even going to recognize as somebody that is your usual type. So this five of wands is you battling with that old part of you, like this person ain't even my type. Like I don't even know, I'm tripping. I don't even know why I am like really feeling this person, because like they don't wear Balenciaga, they don't da 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 da. You know, they not wearing all these name brands. They aren't they don't shop at Whole Foods. They don't, you know, it's that mentality, like not being able to completely let go of the the things that have conditioned you to like a certain type of person. It's the 3D, um it's the ego battling for the opportunity to still choose a mate, to still choose a partner, as opposed to being divinely guided. It's the ego still wanting control of what's going on, although the things that the ego has done, at least you know in your love life, probably hasn't worked out. For some of you, that is more so of that, um the appeal of that sex appeal, the appeal of power, the appeal of status and wealth, being attracted to those things, either one of them or all of them. Yeah, so let's go to the advice. Let's go to the advice here. Advice for Gemini. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe, Gemini. And if you would like a personal reading, they are available. Send me an email and I will tell you what the options are, including getting a personal reading during the lives on Tuesdays. They are anonymous. Okay. We have the Two of Pentacles. for your advice. And the lovers. The lovers. Didn't I tell y'all this is about your love life? The lovers came out. And then at the bottom of the deck, we got the King of Wands. um, who has, the charm, has power. But this is also about maturity. Remember, at the bottom of this deck, we have the child that sees the big shiny thing and wants to chase after it. That once it makes them smile, like, ooh, new and shiny, you know. But this, we're talking about from page to a king. King is somebody who is more mature. They can see beyond the shininess and recognize that, okay, like you're watching somebody's actions versus what they say. You're seeing all the things. But your advice here, the two pentacles and the lovers, which is interesting because the lovers, they're both about decisions. And we have two and two. Although the lovers, the number on the card is six, the lovers, those are two people. 22 may be a number that's important to you. But this is about um, being in flow with the divine guidance and trusting that journey and making that decision. This is a decision that is going to change your life, literally. Making the decision that you trust the journey of being guided towards that person who is your equal emotionally, uh, mentally, and you're also physically attracted to them. And it is something, um, you know that your team knows exactly what you want and what you need because you have told them. eh, some of y'all probably got a list. But if you don't have a list of what you want, they already know what you don't want because you probably already made that super known. But this is definitely about trusting and making the decision to trust. Yeah, let's get a time frame. Let's see if they'll give us a time frame on when you can expect this opportunity to come across your desk for some of y'all to come across your life. When can Gemini expect this opportunity for love, divine love, for you know, equally yoked love, for elevated love, evolved and fulfilled love of two whole people? One doesn't complete somebody else because they already know that they are complete, both of them. They know they're complete. When can Gemini expect this whole love, fulfilled love? Oop, is that now? Like, like I said, y'all, we're at the end of January. Like literally, very end, last couple of days of January. And then at the bottom of the deck, y'all, I try to tell you, spirit is funny. Allow things to come. Yeah. So this could possibly be January of next year, y'all. But either way, just allow it. Just allow it to come. Just let it happen. Let it be organic. Yeah. I'm excited for you, Gemini. I'm so excited. So excited. Y'all let me know when it happens. Like, holla at your girl. But anyway, is that it, Spirit? That's it. That's all, Gemini. And until next time, I'll see y'all. Bye.